Hello, Iman. Iman, I don't know if you were in the, it was very good, thank you. I don't know if you were in the Instagram that I've just done live, but I did 4 success stories, okay, and explained in detail about how they change things around. So go and listen to that, my lovely, when you have time. Hello, Yara. Yes, I was treated like a queen and very spoilt. Hello, Vinka, my lovely. Thank you, Yara. Vinka, do you have Instagram? All right, because on my Instagram I do free mentoring, and on there I read out tonight 4 success stories. Not my clients, but other people's clients, just to reiterate how they went from thinking that things were hopeless, how they were accepting 3D, how they were taking what their person had said to them. Okay, one was a work situation, but the other 3 were specific people related, and how they got what they wanted. 2 of them married, one back in got his fiance back, and the other one got the work project she wanted. Well, it is an app, so I don't know if your laptop can do apps. Um, if you can get apps on your laptop, then you should be able to get it, create an account, and then um, my Instagram is whoa, nearly knocked my tea on the floor then. Thank you. As I wasn't sure if what I'd put was right. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Yara. Thank you, others. I don't know who else liked it. Good, good, good. You get it on there, girl. Hello, Wendy Ann. Perfect time, while I've got no readings, to catch up on some of my affirmations today because I haven't had time to sit down and do them. I've been on my mental diet, but I haven't looked at them consciously. Yes, see, it's already done. I can be out of this house in 5 minutes. And well done, Vinka. Even if you just listen to tonight's one that I've done in this burgundy top, then it will help you. Because I didn't just read out the success stories, I went into how they were all seeing it as hopeless, how they didn't believe it, how they were focused on 3D, and how they got their marriages and their person back. What clicked for them and what they started doing to change it as well. It is for the one that I've just done, the newest one. It should be at the top. I've got my hair up on top of my head as well. I think last week I was wearing an orange jumper in the last one before that. Hello, Aquarium, my lovely. It has a hoodie. Yes, it's a hoodie. I think I titled it 4 Success Stories and Tips. There you go. As there's no readings on here at the moment, go watch that, my lovely. Same for you, Aquarian, as well. If you didn't see my Instagram tonight, then go and listen to it, my lovely. Thank you, Vinka. Oh, okay. Okay. Cece, do you have Instagram as well? Because I've just done 4 success stories. They're not my client success stories, but they are 4, and 1 was work related and 3 were SP related. And I really picked them apart at what they were saying in them and how the person stayed in the wish fulfilled, okay, and got married. 2 of them were married. One's got his fiance back, and the other one got the work project she wanted, even when the boss said no way, Jose. So if you have, then Vinka hadn't got it, but she's just uploaded it and has found me, because that will help you as well. Which deck do you want, Cece? Good, good, good. Which deck do you want, Cece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so definitely go and watch that last live that I just did. Okay, it was titled 4 Success Stories and Tips on Instagram, because this is what Spirit is telling you as well. So it lines up with their success stories and how they change things. Okay, so regarding your SP, he's saying to you, yes, I am thinking about you in the future. And in one of those success stories, it explains about the law of transmission. Okay, him getting those pings 2 months before he came into her life. Okay, and how he was thinking. But for you, don't start feeling where is it and starting to get anxious here, letting your fears come back in. Okay, so again, in those success stories, what the people went through and how it clicked and how they stopped doing it and how they got on track and got what they wanted really quickly. Okay, so we're never waiting for anything because it's already done. The time it takes is the time it takes you to get out of this energy. So Spirit is saying to you, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold. Okay, and also calling them in, your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations. Your prayers are your affirmations. Okay, you're affirming. You're saying to the universe, this is who I am. I am SP's girlfriend. I am already married to him, or whatever. Okay, so you have to call him in because it's only you that's changing your 3D, no one outside of you. It's nothing to do with your SP. It's nothing to do with anybody else. It's you. Okay, so even when in reality, when you're checking his energy, why? It has nothing to do with his energy. He won't change until you've changed, when your energy's changed. And you're in that, it's already done, or I am already that. Okay, so those success stories will hopefully be the missing piece for it to finally click for you. Regarding your job, again, you know, you've been offered this job, but again, don't start listening to other people. So say that you say, oh, I'm going to go and work for XYZ, and people start saying, oh, what do you want to work there for? Or, oh, I wouldn't have gone there, or how much, or whatever. Okay, doesn't matter. Don't listen to other people. Don't start going back into old stories. Okay, what if I go there and they're just as horrible, or whatever? Okay, there is one work success story on there of how she stopped reacting to the boss, okay, and changed it, and how she saw the change. So stay on your mental diet. You're there, you're the boss of your reality, and you're cutting out the thoughts that do not align with what you want. Stay balanced. Okay, but also with this water vessel, are you going to look at it as half empty or half full? How you see it is how it's going to be. So how you see the job, how you see yourself, how you're going to start assuming other people are in it is what you're going to get. End of. You're creating. You're writing your script. It will be how you want it to be. I'm going to be respected. I'm going to be shown dignity. I'm going to be shown that I'm valuable member of staff. Okay, I'm going to be treated in a certain way. It's your movie, you're writing the script. So how do you want to be treated? How do you want to be seen? How do you want to show up as? Okay, so just some subtle reminders from Spirit saying it's down to you. You're creating, you're writing your story. You're there cutting out the movie scenes that are not lining up with what you want. It's only your own fears that are stopping you getting what you want. Okay, so again, in that Instagram, I explain far more, and hopefully it will all fall into place. But he's definitely thinking about you. He can't not. Okay, because it is the law of thought transmission as well. Okay, when you're thinking about them, they think about you, but it's the way you're thinking and seeing yourself in that connection and them. You will get this, my darling. Okay, Spirit is just saying, look, you're a little bit in that inner conflict still. Okay, so the reason I did those 4 success stories is and really explained them is to help it finally be a click. I mean, a couple of the people in the chat were like, oh, this, you know, yes, I feel that this has really helped me to see where I was still self-sabotaging or still not believing, okay, that I could have it, etc. Because you can have whatever you want, remember. Yara, my lovely, what is your question and which deck do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Oh, lovely one. Deck 2. If she's got Instagram, then tell her to find me on Instagram, because the one I did tonight was one where the family was against the marriage and got another woman for him. Okay, I know it's not a baby involved, but it's no different. All of the success stories that I did there all have the same outcome. When they changed the story within, they got what they wanted. So what is your friend's initial and her SP's initial, please, Yara? She is I and SP is M. Yeah, exactly. This card I was talking about in my Instagram. Okay, so if she, even if she hasn't got Instagram, Vinka didn't have Instagram, but she downloaded it. She's literally downloaded it during the live and has gone off to watch the video that I did. Okay, or the live that I did. Because this is the same for her. It's going to be the same advice. Okay, so Spirit is saying here to her, you know, the seeds that she plants is the seeds that will grow. So if she wants to shift things, it's her decision whether she stays in the heartache and the crying or turns her back on it and focuses on what she wants. Okay. Then she can expect the outcome that she's wanting, that him and her are together. Okay. So here, you deserve love. You are lovable. What's she doing? She's firing an arrow. And we've got here, funnily enough, the skills card. She's got the skills to do it. We all have the skills to get what we want, where we point that arrow where your target is. What, in other words, what she's focusing on will grow. So if she wants the relationship she wants, she has to focus on that. If she's going to keep giving energy to the situation and the ex saying what they're saying, okay, then that's what she's going to see manifest. It can be no other way. What you focus on grows. So with this, okay, as I've said it before, we all have two wolves inside of us. You can call it good and bad. You can call it good and evil. You can call it positive and negative. One will never leave, because we can never be, say, 100% positive without us sometimes feeling negative. We can never be 100% negative, because sometimes we do have good days. Okay, so it's all about which one you're feeding the most, which plant you're watering the most. When you feed, keep feeding with your thoughts the things you don't want, then the wolf that you don't want is going to become fatter and more healthier, while the other one that you do want is just getting the odd scraps. So you have to change it. Whichever wolf you're feeding the most, i.e. with your thoughts, is going to be the one that gets big and fat and is more dominant. So she has to watch what meaning she's given to things, or how she's reacting and how she's seeing herself. It's everything I've explained before to you, Yara. Okay, she will not see her outside change if she does not change within. So one of the success stories in there was very prominent. It was, you know, a girl who was crying all the time, like your person is, like your friend is. Okay, well, all of them were. Okay, so how they changed it, they took their focus off 3D. So she keeps focusing on the problem and what's there, it's going to stay there. This reminds me as well of another success story where a girl was the same. She found out that her SP had got somebody else pregnant. She was looking at Facebook photos of him patting the tummy and that, and it was destroyed her. She was really upset. She was crying. She went for coaching. The coach told her, well, you can revise that story. Just keep affirming that you and him are together and that he's only ever been loyal and faithful to you. Not focusing on, oh, it's not his baby, or it's they broke up or whatever. Gave no focus to the third party. Only focused on them being together. And every time she thought about it, she was like, no, he's only ever been loyal and faithful to me. When the baby was born, it turned out it wasn't even his. Therefore, she had changed things, because all realities exist. There is a reality where your friend is with her SP. Okay, and they're happy together. So I strongly advise that if she's got Instagram, or even if she hasn't and she can download it, set up an account and follow that Instagram story that I've just done. Listen to it. Okay, there were 4 success stories. 1 was job related, 3 were SP related. How they thought it was all impossible, how they kept crying, how they thought it was never going to change. When it finally clicked, what they did, how they changed it, realized it had nothing to do with their SP. They had to change within and looking at change the story, the meaning, and see themselves as already being with their person and how quickly it came in. And that's what Spirit is telling her here. The seeds that you're planting, the thoughts that you're sowing, whether what you want or not what you want, is going to grow. So if she wants to see the changes, it's her decision which way she's going to go, on the positive or the negative. The white horse being the positive or the black being the negative. Okay, she can stay broken-hearted, screaming, crying, or she can turn her back on that, okay, and focus on what she does want. Okay, expecting what she wants, because what you want you can have. Okay, it's up to her. She's shooting the arrow. She's writing her script. So again, she's got to stop feeding the wolf that is not the dominant wolf that she wants. Okay, then she can get the outcome that she wants. It's all a mirror. Remember, it's all a mirror. The 3D is a reflection of what you're projecting onto it. What you focus on grows. Who you think you are, pushed out, neglected, lonely, cheated on, is what you're going to see reflected back. Okay? Night, night, my lovely. Bitty, 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 bitty. Addison, are you there, my lovely? To put the prices in. If you go back in the chat a little bit, listen to me, you'll just see the prices there. Yeah. There you go. There you go. All the information's there, my lovely. Good, 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 Cece. Make sure you listen to the the SP ones as well. Okay, because that will help you to remain in the outcome that you want, rather than keep checking on his energy, going outside of yourself. Remember, it doesn't matter what his energy is. Doesn't matter if his energy was, I don't want to be with you. It's you have to change within and select the best version of him, and seeing yourself as already with him. He's already there with you. Okay. But I did think of you when I was listening to that job one. That's why I put it in there as well, because I thought how you keep reacting. come to me. Happy 11/11 portal for you too. I haven't received a payment from you, my lovely. And we did list in the chat how much it was, what you need to click on, and what I don't cover, my lovely. Just when you were asking before. Thank you, Addison. I'm sure you can find some, Neela, on YouTube. So let me think what I would search for. Let me just have a look. Oh, Wendy Ann, if you're listening there, I put in law of assumption to quit smoking. And Neela, there is somebody who's used the law of attraction, but it would be just what they're telling themselves. So you could listen to that. There is another one there, Wendy Ann, that says manifest someone to stop smoking. How to use quantum physics to stop smoking. It's the same. It's all under the same law. Quit smoking through mindlessness, mindfulness. Yeah, so there's lots on there. If you type that in, you will find some. Yeah, I just typed in law of assumption to quit smoking and it came up as manifest someone to stop smoking 2 years ago, 9 minutes, 13 long. Okay, listen to me. What is your question? And which deck do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Hello, Stormy, my lovely. I put in just a general search in YouTube, law of assumption to quit smoking, and it came up on my search 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down on my list. But I haven't listened to it, so I don't know what it's saying. But you know the law enough to understand it. I mean, whatever it's saying, you'll know what it's saying. Okay, he's here. Did you buy the reading for somebody else? The one close to the blue one, dark red. This one. One, two, three, four, or five. This one. Are we having this one or this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Yes, this one, I think. This one. This one I've got here. The black. Yeah, it's sort of blue. Anywho. Okay. Okay. So for both of you as well, it's never about your parents. If you've got Instagram, I did a success story on a lady whose SP's father denied their marriage and arranged for him to marry somebody else. Okay, so she just kept telling herself in the end that she was already married to him. I am married to him. So if you're both in here, just keep affirming to yourselves, because that which you believe to be true is what you will get. Okay, so feel like you're already a married couple, especially if you're both on here. That is excellent. Okay, so if you're both afraid of not getting married, then what you focus on grows. So if you're afraid of that, then guess what you're going to manifest? Because the law of assumption is always working. If you're assuming that we're not going to be allowed to get married, we won't be together, then that's what you're going to see. But if you are affirming and you're saying to each other that you're already married to each other, nothing can ever stop you or come in the way. Your parents fully support your wedding because you are amazing, you're the perfect couple together, then that will become your reality. Okay, so if you do, either of you have Instagram, it is on my, I've just done it. Okay, I'm in a hoodie, a burgundy hoodie. I've just done it. So listen to the success stories of how they got what they wanted. So let's see what Spirit's telling you. It'll be the same because it is a spiritual law. Okay, what you assume to be true is what you're going to get. Yeah, they were different classes. The parents denied the marriage, but she got him back and they're now married. Okay, because she changed all her assumptions, and she was in fear like you. She, you know, imagined him coming around saying my father is against the marriage and he's found me somebody else, and he did. It all played out according to her fears. Right, so let's see what Spirit's telling you. Can we have advice, please? Yeah, so have faith. Okay, see yourself. This, like, pregnancy bump is the world. See how the world is on her tummy? So everything that you want is within you. You have to feel like you two are married to each other. Okay, not look at the 3D circumstances and focus on what you want. What you desire, you can have. What you focus on grows. Who you say you are. Okay, we are a married couple. We are together. And have faith that it will be born into the 3D. Okay, so in the Bible it says, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it and you will. Okay, whatever you desire, believe you have it and you will. As within, so without. Okay. Yeah, look here of you sort of, this is like he's meditating, isn't it? And it's the Hierophant. So what he believes in, he's believing where he wants to be. Okay, ascending to where he wants to be. So just stay in your belief that the two of you are already married. Okay, that your parents fully support your marriage. Okay, but if you do, as I say, have Instagram, then please go and listen to the latest live I've just done today. It's titled 4 success stories. One is a job related, but the other 3 are success stories on SP. But one of them is a situation where told, no way, Jose, it's never going to happen. And she thought it never would. She thought she'd lost him forever. Okay, but how she changed it around. I've even had clients myself where, you know, on the reading side, where they have, my SP's been told that he's got to marry somebody else. He goes off and gets married and then it all falls apart. Okay, so you two have got the power to change this right now. So please go and listen to that because it will really help you to both work on this. I mean, it's amazing that you're both here as well. So that you can both do this together, because you obviously want to be together. So it's your realities, nobody else's. Yeah, see here as well. She's got her eyes closed to the 3D, but she's just downloading and thinking about what she wants. And this is the same. Okay, only focus your energy on what you want, my lovely. Yeah, not going up and down in your emotions or your thoughts, being controlled by the 3D. Okay, just staying balanced. Get those two where they're balanced, where your thoughts and your feelings are balanced. And again, another one here. So it's just showing how you two can do this through your focus. Okay, look at you here in your own bubble, turning away from what's coming at you in 3D. You're listening to what your hearts want. Okay, you're meditating and you're only focusing on what you want, not what others are forcing upon you or the 3D is. Yeah. Respecting yourself. Okay. Respecting yourself, appreciating each other, valuing what you have. Okay. Not being swept away by religion or, you know, what is not serving you in that religion. Okay. The door to romance is open. There you go. You've only got the key to each other's hearts. Your keys fit the locks in each other's hearts. Good, good, good. Yeah. Oh, look at you two there. Isn't that sweet? Having your courtship, having your relationship, only have eyes for each other, only focused on each other. So it's all about who you are, who you feel you are. So if you both feel that you're already happily married to each other, then that is your assumption and nothing can stop that. Whatever 3D throws at you, even if the parents are like, no, this is not happening, you two must never marry. If you two stick together and be in your assumption and talk as if you're already married and act as if you're already married, then every circumstance will get you to being married. You don't have to figure out the how and the when. Okay? So calling in each other, okay? Affirmations, prayers. Your prayers are like affirmations, okay? But you don't need to pray outside of yourself. If you truly believe in God, then have it work in your favor. Okay, so you know, we are a perfect. I am so happy and grateful that we are happily and perfectly married, or that we are such a loving, committed, solid relationship. We love being happily married to each other. We live happily and blissfully together. We're so grateful that our family respects us and can see that we're a perfect couple. Okay, saying everything that lines up to what you want. You don't need to go say to your parents or argue anything, even if they're stood in front of you saying, no, this ain't happening. You two now know, and when you listen to the Instagram, that it's your reality. Okay, you can be together. You don't need to argue with your parents. You don't need to say anything. You just assume that you're already married, and that which you assume to be true will become your truth. Yeah, just seeing yourself in this happiness, socializing, having the wedding you want. Okay, but really paying attention to every time a negative thought comes in, like, what if we don't? You have to cut that out. Okay, you have to say, no, this is what's happening. Okay. Thank you, my lovely. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. Don't get caught up on timings. See yourselves from now as a happily married couple. Okay, when the doubts and the fears start to come in, or 3D shows you something different, nothing can break us. We are a solid romantic couple together. Our family supports us. They think we're amazing. Okay, they can see we're a perfect couple. Okay. So there's no reason why you can't get what you want. Okay, you've both listened to this, so you've got both of your energies. You've got extra oomph and power in this. Okay, listen to the Instagram that I've just done. Really take notes from it. I've done other lives as well about how you can get what you want, because the law is always working. It's all about who you feel you are. So start feeling that you're a married couple. Okay, the meaning that you give to things, the story that you're telling yourselves, what you're focusing on, because what you focus on grows. Okay, and start to get your marriage turn up in the 3D, but start living as if you're already married, but fighting off those negative thoughts or opposing things that are coming up to say different. Okay, the 3D does not, you don't conform to the 3D, the 3D conforms to you. Everyone is you pushed out. So when you start affirming and talking to each other like, oh, we're so happy and grateful that our parents fully support our marriage, they thought it was an amazing wedding, they can't wait for us to have children or whatever. Okay, Start living in your wish fulfilled. But you'll understand more from the Instagram. And wishing you best of luck. Have your beautiful marriage. The only limitations is the limits you're putting on yourself by what you're telling yourself and what you're reacting to. You're welcome, my lovelies. We're all wishing you the best. Okay, Gina, this is yours. And then Alexandria, I will come to yours in a moment. Okay. So, but deck 3. Okay, so straight away, Gina, in your SP's energy is the Lovers. Okay, so he's obviously in love with you. He obviously thinks a lot about you. But you see here on this Lovers card, see how the man is totally into you, but you've got this green. Okay, this green is for the healing that you have to do within yourself from the old story, from the meaning that you're giving to things, to how you're feeling about yourself and feeling about him. Okay, remember, it doesn't have anything to do with him. It's you, how you're seeing it, how you're feeling, who you feel you are, what meaning and what story you're giving. Okay, so also this green is sending that loving energy instead of thinking that you can't have what you want. Yeah, not judging things. Okay, giving this a second chance, rebirth. All of these brides are coming out of the coffin. So they've died. They've had the death of the ego, if you like. They're coming out with unconditional love, not judging, not blaming. Okay, because they're wiser. The owl is here. They're wiser. Okay, so letting go of whatever judgments and restrictions you're putting on yourself, meanings that don't serve you, stories that don't serve you, blame, etc., etc., thinking why you can't have things. Going back to the Instagram, okay, because I know you were in there. Yes, you know, seeing him coming forward as the way you want, seeing your cup overflowing and overflowing with love and joy, but you have to give it to yourself first within before you see it in the outside reflected back by others. So walking in faith, not by sight. She's blindfolded here. So he's telling you that you have to fight off your negative thoughts. So all the thoughts that are coming in, trying to get you, you have to fight them off. Even though you don't see the change straight away, it will change. It has to change to whatever you are focused on. Okay, and taking the teachings, listening to the advice that Spirit's giving you now, but also what advice, you know, about the law and how it works. Staying balanced in your thoughts and feelings here. Focusing only on within, not looking at 3D. Yeah, he's definitely thinking about you, or whatever you know, how you want. It's crystal clear to him that you're the one that you want. Okay, he's thinking about you. It's crystal clear. She's the person I want. Okay, so really check. Oh, look, and Spirit's telling you here, you're the magician. Your outside world is the mirror. The magician and the mirror. You're the magician. Your outside is the mirror. As within, so without. Yeah, so if, you know, where you're any false people, so if you're feeling like you're being delusional, you're not. Everything starts from within before it gets pushed out and reflected back. Okay? Inside of you, your consciousness is the real reality, not 3D. That's a result of what you've already been thinking. If you're listening to other people, ignore them. It's not about other people. They're just a reflection of your doubts and fears or whatever anyway, your beliefs and assumptions. Okay, if you keep thinking he's unreliable or he's false, you have to change that assumption. Again, you're selecting the best version of him. Also, holding yourself in high honor. Well, I'm worthy of everything I want. I'm deserving of everything you want. Why? Because I always get everything I want. You're getting everything you're focusing on anyway, even if it's stuff you don't want, because what you focus on grows. Okay, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real. What you're feeling is what your person's feeling, because everyone's you pushed out. Again, remember in that Instagram with the ping, the law of thought transmission. Okay, when you're thinking, we're all attached. There's no separation. Your person, even if they're not physically in your 3D, is still attached to you if you're thinking about them. Anybody. It's just how you're thinking about it. So again, in one of those success stories where even though she was in a really bad place thinking this will never happen, he'll never change, etc., etc., we live in different countries. Look at how when she compared the timeline, even though time is an illusion, that when she was doing the work but not believing it even, he was still thinking about her and was discussing with his mother to go to her country and apologize to her. But even though he didn't do it at that time, as soon as she got into that place of knowing it was done and feeling better in herself, that's when it happened. Because like she said, if he'd have come in the time when she was in that dark place, she would have rejected him and argued with him, and it would have all fallen apart anyway. Okay, so everything happens in its right timing. When you're right within you. Yeah, and again, see yourself as together. See yourself having fun. Reminding you of who you are. Again, remember that other one. I am already married to him. Yeah, not letting your fears try to cage you and keep you stuck. Okay? So again, go back to the Instagram, take notes from it, listen to it. Until you change, nothing else will change. Okay, Alexandria, my lovely, you're before Katie. So which deck do you want, Alexandria? Again, everything you've put in your message, if you've got Instagram, please go and listen to the Instagram live I've just done. Even if you haven't got Instagram, go and download it, set up an account and go and listen to it, okay? Because you're still very in 3D and watching his every move. That's why you're getting hot and cold behavior. And if you stay in this energy, you will not see the changes you want. It can be, yeah, I can mix 1 and 4. Right, I'm not going to look at his energy because it has nothing to do with his energy. I would rather that Spirit was giving you the full advice here than wasting cards looking on his energy, because until you've changed the story within and you are seeing yourself as nothing other than his girlfriend and you live happily and blissfully together, you are not going to get what you want. So if you've got Instagram, go and listen to Instagram that I did tonight, please. You're making that an issue. You're giving it that meaning that he's not supporting you. Because for me, it would not bother me. I would not be making an issue of it. Okay, this is what I mean. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. He's not making it an issue. You're making it the issue. So therefore, you're creating your own outcome of him not being bothered because it's winding you up. Okay? You're giving it the meaning of starting to be resentful, starting to feel disappointed, starting to think he's an arse. He doesn't care. Why isn't he here supporting me? You're giving it all that meaning and you're staying focused on that, and what you focus on grows. So again, if you've got Instagram, listen to those 4 success stories because they all went through hell and back, and then it clicked. They stopped focusing on 3D. They stopped focusing on what SP was doing, and they lived in the end as that person and nothing else. And they are now married. And it happened quickly. You're still not understanding what I'm saying, Alexandria. Okay, so please go and listen to the Instagram. I'm not going to say anything else other than listen to the Instagram. Because every time you're coming for a reading and you're going and putting the problem, you're keeping it in place. Okay, yes, you didn't react physically, but you're reacting mentally, and it's your thoughts that create. It has pissed you off. You're ranting about it. You're saying about it, I don't like it. He did this and he did that, and he's not doing this and he's not doing that. So you are reacting to it. Okay? It's not about having an argument outside. It's about how you are also reacting to it internally. And you're feeling disappointed. You're feeling rejected. So you are reacting. Do you understand? That it's not just about how you're reacting in 3D. It's when you're still dwelling on it and feeling pissed off. So again, focusing on you being a happy couple together. Nothing else. You're not watching his every move day by day. You're ignoring the 3D version of him that's walking around. You are only in your imagination with your ideal version. Seeing yourself as a happy couple, living happily and blissfully together. Okay, really looking at what you're telling yourself here. The meaning you're giving to things and what you're believing. Being patient as well and going with the flow, because you're fighting against this. When it's saying be patient, it's not because you can't have what you want. What you want is already done. It's just that you're impatient because you're waiting and you're focusing and you're trying to force and manipulate 3D to hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And you're watching his every move. You're taking a daily, like doing a daily spreadsheet of his, oh, but he did this and he didn't conform today and this, that and the other. That's not how it works, my lovely. That's why you're not getting the results that you want. Yeah, it's just a struggle. You'll constantly feel like you're battling this. Again, everything that you've put there is an excuse and the meaning you're giving to it. Okay? It's not about what's going on in the 3D. You stay within only in the end version and you do not react. Yeah, you're getting caught up in your emotions. Okay, stay centered in your emotions. Only seeing yourself as the version or who you want to be. Because all you're doing is causing a stalemate situation. Nothing's moving. You're not seeing the movement you want. So turn your back on the emotions and the thoughts that are not lined up with the outcome that you want. When you listen to that Instagram, you will understand. Okay, because all 4 stories, I chose those stories because they are relevant and I picked them apart and I explained each step that that person was going through and how it clicked. Okay. Yeah, it's about putting you first. It's nothing to do with him. You're first. You give it to yourself first. If you want him to tell you you're brilliant, you tell yourself you're brilliant. If you want him to tell you he loves you, you tell yourself you love you. And of course he loves you. And of course he thinks you're brilliant. You're not waiting to hear it. You're doing it within first. Seeing yourself as irresistible. Seeing yourself as, of course, he's head over heels in love with me. Why wouldn't he be? I'm amazing. I'm perfect. I'm all he's ever wanted. But not keep checking 3D every 5 minutes to see what he's doing. Or if he's conformed, or why hasn't he? Because all you're doing is creating nothing, moving. It's all about coming from that loving energy. If you were already married or living happily and blissfully together, you would not be having the resentment, the he's not pulling his weight attitude, okay, which is starting to cause that resentment and that anger and that disappointment. So it's keeping away what you want. It's not bringing it to you. It is never ever about your SP. It is you. Yeah, you're still judging this. Okay, yeah, but he's saying this and he's doing that and he won't help me with this and I feel like so you're doing all the judgment. You're not getting what you want. Please just listen to Instagram, my lovely. It's everything I've said before. And in that Instagram, I say that people can hear it 1,000,000 times. I'm not saying anything different than I haven't already said, but it's one day it will click. Okay, but everything that you're writing, even the other people in the chat who know how the law works, can see how you are focused on what you don't have and all the problems. Okay, without me being a coach myself, half of the girls in here know the law, have changed their situation, and they can look at what you're putting and say, this is why you're not getting what you want. Not because we're judging you. Christ, we've all been through it. But we're understanding the law. Well, I know the law myself. A couple of the other ladies know it because they've got their SPs back. Okay. Others are on the journey. But it's never about your SP. It's about who you are in your reality. So doing that healing, which means healing and revising the story, okay, and working on this. Give it a chance. You're not giving it a chance because you're watching 3D and clock watching 3D all the time to see if he's changed, and then disappointed when he's not. Again, you're making that the issue. Okay, it's not an issue to him. It wouldn't be an issue to me, because for me, I'd be like, who gives a fuck? Let's get it done, repaired. And in my imagination, I would be imagining him as super helpful and whatever. It's not just about scripting. Please, Alexandria, go and listen to that Instagram, because they all were doing what you're doing, just imagining, just scripting, but they weren't being the person who they wanted to be. And then when they did that, Their outside changed. I'm not going to put that one. I wasn't really focusing, so, and that keeps coming out. Yeah, see, this tree trunk is all twisted up. So you're feeling twisted up, but you can have your favorable outcome. Okay, you can have what you want. So accepting how the law works, okay, and accepting that it's your reality. It's not his reality, it's your reality, my lovely. So again, focus on the end that you want. You are nothing but Alexandria, who is happily and blissfully living with him. You're his girlfriend. There's no third party. Okay, again, that was one of the stories, and how she was focusing on them splitting up and not focusing. So she was giving them energy and they were staying together. Wasn't until she took that off and just kept saying to herself, I am already married to him. Okay, I am already living with him. I am already his girlfriend. But you're going back to 3D and you're reacting, my lovely. So it's a battle. You're getting caught up in your emotions again and nothing is moving. Okay? Good. But the flood has happened, Spirit is saying. You stop holding on that judgment. He was useless. He wasn't there. Okay, it's not, you've really got to revise that. Revise it in your head to a story where he was super helpful. He helped with everything and he did everything. Okay, but tell a different story, because what you focus your energy on grows. He is not going to suddenly turn around and say and do anything about it if you're in that judging mood. Okay? Then you have to give it to yourself first. Okay? You give it to yourself first. It happens twice, within and then outside. And I just saw there, true love. Again, it's who you're feeling you are, the meaning you're giving to things that are not working in your favor. All the meaning you're giving to things is going against and just causing resentment, anxiety, and stress, and feeling unloved, feeling not a priority. Okay? You're not lined up with the new story, and only that. You keep going back to the old story and reacting to 3D. And you're looking at the version that is not what you want. You don't do anything in 3D except live in your imagination. In fact, pretend he's not even there. Okay, he's just your brother come to stay. Until you get the version of him that is lined up with the version that you want. It's all about your inner world, not your outer world. If you don't change within and stay in that new outcome, you're not going to see it turn up, or you'll get hot and cold. So again, if you've got Instagram, go and listen to the Instagram live I did tonight. And again, it's not about being upbeat and positive, because you cannot sustain being upbeat and positive all the time. It's about who you see yourself as. So for one of the girls, she just kept saying, I am already married to him. Even though he was marrying somebody else, she stayed in, I am already married to him. Therefore, if she was already married to him, she couldn't keep looking for him. She couldn't keep seeing him as not there. She stayed within until it was confirmed in the outside. Right, moving on. Katie, my lovely, I did see your questions somewhere back here. Right, what is the future for Jordan and me? And the one that starts on the far left. I'm on Katie's Addison. Then it is Antonella. And then it is Stormy. So Neela. Right, so this is Katie's. Katie, are you in the chat, my lovely? This is yours, sweetheart. Katie, are you in contact or no contact? Yeah, okay. Okay. So here he is with his arms crossed, being defiant. Okay. So hot and cold behavior, not really getting what you want from him here. Okay. So Spirit is saying, look at you here, what you want. It's all about what you want, because you create your personal reality and how people show up in your movie. So you see this sword. The sword is your thoughts. So what is it you're wanting? Make sure that your thoughts line up with that. You're wanting him to be loving. You're wanting him to communicate every day. You see yourself in a committed relationship with him. Okay, when you're saying to yourself, I wonder how he thinks about me, how he feels about me, what his intentions are, you have to dictate it within yourself. Of course he loves me and loves only me. Of course he wants me and wants only me. I'm all he's ever wanted. He's only ever had eyes for me. Okay? When you're judging, he's not giving me what I want, or I think we better have the relationship talk, and then he runs a mile or whatever. Okay, we have to let go of this judgment, because all we're doing is, when we're judging others, we're not getting what we want. Okay, you want him to be loving, you want him to be passionate about you, you want to be in a relationship with him. Okay, so your destiny is in your hands, not his, it's in yours. Okay, what you focus on grows. So if you've got hostile thoughts towards him or others, or he's being hostile towards you, all you're doing is stuck in your own prison. Your thoughts are keeping you stuck. The chemistry is obviously there between you. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you, and you can get the contact and the regular communication that you want. So you need to have faith. Okay, this world is like a child. Okay, a baby. Everything starts within us and it gets born into the 3D. Everything you see that is man-made on this planet started in somebody's imagination and in their thoughts. It started within and it was projected out and made real in the 3D. So again, for you, my lovely, if you want whatever future you want with this person, it's up to you. Your thoughts, your assumptions, and who you see yourself as. Katie, who is in a happy, loving, committed relationship with SP, or Katie, who is not getting what she wants and upset and annoyed because it's haphazard communication and driving her mad, is what you're going to get. What you focus on grows, and who you see yourself as. So again, if you have Instagram, please go and check out the Instagram live I did tonight. So the chemistry is definitely there between you, but he's being defiant because of your thoughts towards him and yourself, how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing him, how you're seeing the relationship, what you're saying to other people, if you are talking to your friends, okay, what inner conversations you're having with yourself and him, okay, everything comes from within you. Find that peace within you, focus on what you want, and you can have what you want. If you want to believe that, my lovely, everything is what you believe in. If you want a chance at this, then go and listen to those 4 success stories where they all thought it was impossible. Where one of them was shouting at God and cursing him, saying, how could you do this to me? You are God of your reality. If you're expecting him to change, my lovely, which he's not, and Spirit is saying it's down to you. Okay, you're the one in charge of your destiny, nobody else. All you're going to do is stay in that mental prison. Okay, Neela. Neela, are you checking in on Virgo or Gemini here? Okay. Again, straight away, you're causing the waiting. Okay? You're causing this waiting. This is what his higher self is telling you as well. Remember, they act on how you see yourself and see them and the relationship. Yeah, he's yours. Okay, he's yours if you want him. The Two of Cups fallen on the floor. The World. See yourself as Neela, who is in the relationship you want. Having fun seeing herself as being in a relationship that she wants. Okay, turning her back on the emotions that are not serving her. Not focusing on what you don't have. Focus on the Two of Cups behind what you do want. Again, your destiny is in your hands. You're the one rolling the dice. Yeah, again, he's yours. So watch the thoughts that are going round and round, going to cause this storm in your life. Okay, you're on this journey. And Spirit is saying to me, by now you should know what the journey is. You know how the law works. You don't need to ask what they're thinking and feeling about you, okay? Because of the woman is only reflecting your insecurities, your fears. Okay, perhaps you've been thinking he's successful, perhaps he's got lots of other women around him. Why would he be interested in me? Okay. So see that and say, I don't care. Yes, in one reality, he's probably got a million other women not interested in me, because that reality does exist. But there is also a reality where the two of us are together. And I'm only focusing on the outcome that I want. Message, okay, so start, either message him if you want to. How's your tour going? How's your trip going? Keep it like you would a friend. Okay, or if he's blocked you or whatever, then see that he's yours. Okay, see him coming forward as yours and that you're in constant communication. The 3D is not real. Your consciousness is real. What you're focusing on, what meaning you're giving, who you're seeing yourself as, everything I've said in that Instagram. Every one of those success stories thought it was hopeless, that it could never change. But look how quickly it did when they stopped faffing around. Okay? You know all this, Neela. You're just self-sabotaging again. Yeah, you're scared of being deceived and hurt, which is a trust issue. So again, yes, you're quite right. You have to work on yourself. Yeah, self-sabotaging. Okay, you're just causing your own destruction for stopping you getting what you want. Okay? And again, you know, you realize that you're the key to your future. You're the key that fits the keyhole. Nobody else has the key except you. Okay, it's having that realization that you're the key that fits the keyhole to your future. And every one of those success stories, they took their power back, they took control back, they made it not about their specific person. They told the story within of only what they were accepting, and that's why they got what they wanted. Okay, Stormy, do you have any particular cards, which deck you want, or any? Stormy, you here, lovely? Life of Serena, I've just got one person. And then nobody else is paid at the moment. Stormy, are you in the chat, my lovely? Addison, are you still there as well? Or are you still putting your rubbish out? Putting out the trash. Okay, Stormy, which deck do you want, my lovely? And Addison, can you just start posting in all the normal stuff, like what I don't do, how you pay, and the prices for me, please? Stormy, which deck? Okay, Serena, I'll come back to you when I've done Stormy's. Yes, Stormy, which deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, doke. Advice for Stormy regarding next year. What's out first? The Magician. So it's up to you how next year goes. You're the one creating next year. Yeah, it's your world. What do you want? You can have me and do whatever you want. Just stay balanced in your thoughts and your emotions, focusing on what you do want or who you are as if you already have it. Okay, remaining on your throne. Also, this is your mum. Okay, just coming through saying, you know, hello to you and dad. Oh, and the fur babies. Okay, and the Furbies. She's with you. So again, she's telling you it's whatever you want it to be. And again, you know, that balance here. Being patient because we're not waiting for anything. We've already given it to ourselves. So we're expecting it. Okay? What we want is already done. It's already done. It's already mine. I don't need to figure anything out. It's already done. Okay? I always get what I want. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're not looking outside of ourselves because what we want is already there. Yeah, again, you know, when things come into your 3D, don't let fear take over you, okay? Leave them behind. Leave those thoughts behind. Close the door on them, slamming the door on them. No, this isn't how it is. This is how it is. So again, Stormy, the Instagram that I did tonight is relevant for whether it's an SP, home, or anything. Again, it's always your decision. You're driving the chariot. Which way are you going to drive it? You're in control. You are the power. Not putting pressure or overthinking things. Remember what we give meaning to, you know, give it a meaning that's going to benefit you, not hinder you. Yeah, you know, are you going to tie yourself in knots with your thoughts? Let your thoughts restrain you? Or are you just going to sit there knowing that you get everything you want, that everything you want is already yours because you've already given it to yourself? No needing to argue with anybody, not having that inner conflict. Make sure that your thoughts about other people are lined up to how you want them to be. Okay, not having that inner conflict. Not going around in circles. And focusing on the future that you do want as if you already have it. Okay. And again, you know, as I said in that Instagram, it is a law. It's spiritual. So you will always come back. It doesn't matter how long your journey takes you. The law is always working. It's never not working. It's only where you dwell in your negatives or, you know, and the story, the meaning, okay, or not, fighting it off. You're the one riding around with the magic wand in your hand. You're the one creating what goes on in your kingdom. Yeah, with that, you know, that inner healing as well, but also sending out that loving energy from your heart, following what your heart wants. Like you say, you want to do that, then see yourself as already being that. Okay, don't start logically thinking, well, how am I going to do it? And I need to search for this, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and getting stressed. See yourself as Stormy, who is already a voiceover person. Okay. Then you'll have your victory and success on anything. Okay. Yeah. Okay, because all you're focusing on is the cupboard being empty. Okay, worrying about money, worrying about things that you don't have. Okay, focus on things as if you already have it. That's where your victory will be. Again, because all you're doing is tying yourself up in knots, restricting yourself instead of having fun. And again, giving that loving energy. Yeah, feeling like you're drowning in emotions and not getting what you want. So just have those fruitful thoughts. Look at the beautiful glow around her head on here. Only thinking things that line up with what you want. And again, seeing yourself in your house. Seeing yourself with what you want. A happy, secure environment that you're in. Everything has to come from within. Not sat there looking at what you don't have. And trying to figure it out and trying to go over, oh, this happened and that happened. Okay? And again, coming down to how you see yourself. So even there where you've said, my lovely, really focusing on manifesting what I could do to get there. The how and the when is not your job. You're not manifesting how you get there. You're seeing yourself as already being there. Again, every success story I've given you, they all saw themselves as already being that wife or in that amazing job. Okay? They didn't do anything to get there. They saw themselves and felt like they already were it. Trusting. You're not logically solving anything. If you're trying to use logic, you're not going to get it. You cannot be in logic when you're trying to consciously manifest something. The two do not go together. You're either in logic and stuck in 3D, worrying and stressing, or you're in the end of your desire. Okay, Serena, just bear with me a moment because I want to flap these out. There were quite a few. Okay, Serena, what is your question, my lovely, and which deck do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Addison, can you just type in if anybody's wanting a reading to get payments in, or let us know if they're thinking before we close the readings? As well, Stormy, whilst I'm waiting for Serena's question, when you're writing your list of all the things you want to happen, don't do it like that. You're writing your list as if you already have it. I am a homeowner and live in the beautiful house, the house of my dreams. Okay, I am a voiceover artist. I am earning X amount each month. Again, Stormy, listen to that live that I did tonight, okay? The one with the, I'm in a burgundy hoodie in it. Also, this burgundy hoodie I manifested, not as a hoodie, but a couple of weeks ago, I saw somebody wearing a burgundy top. And I thought, oh my goodness, I used to be obsessed with burgundy stuff when I was in my teens and really liked the colour. But every time I kept looking for burgundy clothes, then I couldn't find anything I liked. And then when I'd forgotten about it, we went shopping yesterday and this was in the men's department in burgundy and ideal for what I wanted. I'd imagined it, so it had to come in. Okay, Serena, I can't see your question, my lovely, and I don't know which deck you want. Is anybody seeing Serena's question? I can see hello, yes, I'm here, and thank you, but I can't see your question or which deck you want, sweetheart. Hey, it's 11:11 where I am. There you go. Okay. No, we're not seeing your question. So if you look at what I've just typed in there, okay, type your question out to what you want it to be, but in bits. Yeah. I am wondering what is coming. In general or in love? Or, oh, you have the top chat instead of the live chat. Should be live chat because everybody else is live. I don't know how it works. I just see people typing. They're responding to what I'm saying. So I am wondering what is coming in general or... Hello, blessing, my lovely. Or in love. And which deck do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, deck 3 and pink deck. And is this just in general? What's coming in general, Serena? Don't worry, we'll get there in the end. We always do. No rush. You're welcome, Stormy. Serena, just type in the word love or general. See if that comes out. See if we can see that. We can see bits. So we've seen that you want this deck, the pink one. We've seen I am wondering what is coming towards me in love. Good, good, good. That's fine. See, I told you we always get there in the end. Okay. We've got victory and success here. Okay, we've got somebody coming towards you here. Something being revealed to you where you may think that either something's over. Either you're thinking that something's over, but it's not. Okay, there's still something there. Or you've gone through a lot, you're leaving that behind, or Spirit is saying leave all that behind because there's something new coming in. You'll get your victory and success. We've got somebody who's passionate about you will be coming in or returning. Okay, the Lovers here. We've got wedding. Even though you're seeing nothing at the moment or not seeing what you want at the moment, we've got wedding. Okay, so it's definitely somebody coming in. We've got passion. Okay, so you're with somebody here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You've got the skills to do this, so keep where you're pointing your arrow on I want to be in a loving relationship. Okay, you've got the skills for you and somebody to be together here. Okay, I never get timing, Spirit, never give me timing, because the time it takes is the realization it takes for you to realize that you're the key to your future. You fit the lock that opens the door to your future. So starting to feel like you are loved, or if you're wanting somebody back in your life, starting to feel that you're in the loving relationship with them, sending that loving energy. Look at all the green, beautiful, loving energy coming out here. The healing, the heart chakra energy. Heart chakra is green. Okay, but there's definitely victory and success for you. There's definitely passion. There's definitely somebody coming in for you. So marriage as well. So start feeling excited. Look at what this says. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Start feeling like Serena, who is in a loving relationship. Okay, start, instead of in that lack energy of, oh, I never have relationships, or how long is it going to take, or when's it going to happen, who's it going to be. Okay, it's going to be somebody that you're passionate about and that you're wanting to marry. So it's going to be somebody you want or you're going to be happy with. Okay, and judging how these cards are coming out, it's not going to be that far off. So start getting excited about it. Just like when you book a holiday, you're excited to go. Okay, start bringing in that excited energy, that loving energy, not the nothing ever happens, how's it going to happen, when's it going to happen. Okay, so there's definitely somebody coming in for you that you're going to be happy with. So reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. Be confident. Because you're creating, you're writing your script. So start to feel like Serena, who's in that loving relationship, whether it's with somebody from your past or with somebody new. Oh yes, there's definitely somebody here, a man wanting to offer you something. Even if it's next week, next month, 6 months, you're going to be married and happy. So it's going to be okay. Just trust. And again, a man here for you. So there you go. Main man. Again here, this could, past life relationship, when they bring this out, could be somebody you already know or somebody who's your soulmate, okay, that you feel very close to coming in. You'll know it will feel right in your heart, Spirit just said to me to tell you. And union. So whichever card or deck I split, you're going to be with somebody. So have fun feeling loved. Look forward to it. Feel excited. Bring in that loving energy, the excited energy, and you'll get your victory and success. Wishing you all the best, my lovely, because that was a lovely reading. Okay then, my lovelies. Nobody else has come forward. Addison has said, so yeah, it's coming up to 11:25 in the evening, so I am going to go to bed. Okay then, my lovelies. Thank you, Addison. Thank you all for the readings that you've had. Again, Instagram. The Instagram live tonight that I did had 4 success stories. Okay, 1 was job related, 3 were SP, specific person related. 1 of those got his fiance back. The 2 other ladies got married to their SP, even though it was no contact. Okay, 1 of them was betrothed to somebody else, and how they went from not having what they wanted to how they got what they wanted. Okay, also I've got the Get Them Back playlist on this channel. You can have what you want. You have to change the story within yourself though. Okay, nobody else can do it for you. You have to do it, change it within to see the change outside of you to get what you want. And that's what those people realized and got what they wanted, because it is a law. Okay, it's one of the universal or spiritual laws. Right then, my lovelies, I am off. Love and light.